Alrighty guys, hello and welcome back to CS38 Racing, and we have got an important update here. A lot earlier than expected, we have the announcement of the MotoGP 24 game. And surprisingly, very much surprisingly, if we look down here, where does it say? It's coming out in May, which is incredible. It means we have to hurry up our Moto2 series. Anyway, let's jump into this and have a look. It only happens in MotoGP 24. The countdown has started. MotoGP 24 will be available on May 2nd, really early compared to a lot of the MotoGP games previous. Normally the games are sort of late to early June, July. Get ready for the most authentic MotoGP experience ever. The most dynamic career mode ever made in MotoGP game. MotoGP 24 takes you into the heart of real competition with the introduction of the Riders Market. Now this is really interesting. Enabling you to switch teams and experience the thrill of brand new roster each season. As you aim for victories and championships, the excitement intensifies as you navigate the challenge of securing a coveted new seat or defending your current one. Thus, MotoGP Stewards is stepping up the game with stricter enforcement of track behaviour, which can be penalised for both player and the AI. This is excellent. It's been a long time. Either game in Milestone needs to have this because there's so many times the AI cut corners and they don't get any penalty. It's so not fair. Be mindful, as infractions will incur penalties ranging from simple warnings for light infractions to more severe measures like long lap penalty, time penalties, let pass, or cancel qualifying times. Now this is an interesting one. Let pass, dropping a position. This would be interesting to see. It'd also be really cool to see if there's like warnings in regards to running wide on the last lap and whether you get docked times, as we've seen Brad Binder had that happen quite a lot during GP23, during the 23 season. So hopefully something like that can also be included. Would be good to see as well. But obviously it'd be interesting to see how these dynamics actually help out in the game, or if there's something that is sort of, you know, just there but not necessarily a full feature. But hopefully the way they're incorporating it sounds like it's a full feature. Gear up for the competition. Your time is now. Whether you're a first time racer or a seasoned veteran, don't worry. With the new adaptive difficulty, the game will adjust itself accordingly after collecting data from your performance, giving you a tailored experience. I think this is really good for newcomers to the game because there's often a lot of complaints, particularly with GP23, that the game doesn't work, it's very hard, which it is. There was a steep learning curve between 22 to 23, but at least with this one, it'll get a sense of your riding, your style, your abilities and where you're at in the game, and adjust the AI accordingly, which would be really good. Race Revolution, AI and physics. The AI has been refined to mirror the real riders. Rookies will be fiery as they need to prove themselves, while veterans will be more strategic. As for the physics, a new electronic tuning system has been designed for better corner control on entry and exit phases, improving power delivery. There's also refined tyre management, improved to ensure the usability of all tyre compounds on various tracks while maintaining a distinct feel for each tyre type. This is something I think needs a bit of adjusting, particularly from the GP23 game. Refined time management. So improved to ensure the usability of all tyre compounds on various tracks. I think some more accurate feedback on how the tyres degrade and what that translates to feeling in real life and how that works on the game would also be really cool. Hopefully that's something that comes in. A new online championship begins. Climb the championship leaderboard by scoring points with the live GP champions, a new multiplayer mode conceived for the most competitive online races. Every month will be a small championship consisting of several races with its dedicated ranking to climb for you to claim first place. Regarding the online, starting from day one, we'll have cross-play, and there's also split screen. Racing speed and style. Unleash your imagination thanks to 4 powerful editors for helmets, stickers, racing numbers, and butt patches. 2nd, 2024. Save that in your calendar, folks. This is an awesome date. Keep that in mind. Okay, whichever console you're playing on as well. So that works it out. So it looks like it's going on PS5, Xbox Series X, PS4, Xbox One, Steam, and Nintendo Switch, but slightly different, reduced features due to its capacity. Okay, so let's take a look at some of this. It only happens in GP24. The official championship is in the palm of your hands with new features, fierce rivalries, online competitions to conquer. Hop on your bike and enjoy the official contents of the latest MotoGP season. I'm liking this sort of design. It's a bit of a refresh. Obviously, we've got to get Marquez in there, get the biggest move in the last decade, or possibly the last 20 years, really. Pecco standing there looking ominous over the field and defending his championship. Binder, the sort of dark horse, or the person looking to be able to challenge the Ducatis this year. And Fabio there as well. Now, this is the feature that is definitely going to be the biggest thing about this game, and it's going to be super interesting. So we've got features career and rider market. So real riders make choices on and off the track. Define your path with turning points and rivalries. Enjoy the brand new riders market and shape the most dynamic career ever. Start each new season with roster updates and new scenarios in the paddocks. Only talent can make the difference. Prove it. This is pretty incredible. Now, I mean, we've talked about this, it's been talked about a lot in regards to wanting to bring the rider market into GP, as I believe it's happened in F1 before. I'm not too sure, I'm not up with the F1 games, but sounds like something F1 would have on top of. And it's previously been something that we haven't been able to do with this game in regards to, like, the legalities around it. But this is pretty cool. One caveat though. One thing that I think could be a little bit annoying, are the riders going to change every season? Or have you got an ability to sign contracts for multiple seasons? Marquez had originally signed 4 years with Honda and he broke his last year of the contract to move to Gresini. So, you know, as we're looking here, we've got Marini at KTM, Marquez at KTM, Digi at Pramac, Anea at a Yamaha, Pecco in Yamaha colours, Franco Morbidelli in VR46. Now that could be a possibility in real life coming into 2025. We'll just have to see how it goes. Bezzecchi at Aprilia, Fabio at Ducati. That would be awesome to see. Rins at Gresini, Martin, I believe, at Honda, Maverick in Ducati. So there's a few things here. So I think it would be really interesting to see. If it's changing each season, it might get a little bit annoying, but it would still be interesting and you could keep your content going. You know, you could be keeping rivalries with certain riders across multiple manufacturers. I mean, that would be really cool. But it would also be really interesting to see if you can secure 2-year deals or 3-year deals and how you would go about doing that and how that rider market window would work. I think would be a very interesting feature to see. So, MotoGP Stewards. The new MotoGP Steward monitors races and timed sessions to guarantee fair racing. Both AIs and players, unfair behaviour is now sanctioned according to what happened on track. This is interesting. It would be cool to have like a little race direction interaction on your like HUD and how that comes up. That would be cool to have that, like a little flash point, that kind of thing. I've always wanted them to put in something about the pit boards. I think that's a really missed experience from the real world of racing, to have a pit board at least come up, even if it's a virtual pit board as you come past the main straight. I think that would be a good thing to engage in. I don't know if that's going to happen either, but I just thought that would be something pretty cool to add. Adaptive difficulty and accessibility. So we've talked a little bit about that. A dynamic AI that changes to the difficulty that you require based on your ability and your skills in the game. And then racing is also a matter of style. Express your passion for MotoGP and customize your ride and personalize helmets, liveries, butt patches, stickers and racing numbers. Then share it with other players. Remember, sharing is caring. Now we've got GPs across split screen, everything like that. It only happens in MotoGP 24. Pre-order now and watch the trailer. But overall, this is pretty exciting. This is a pretty exciting aspect and a new addition, and earlier than expected. So hopefully they have the liveries updated. It's always been a big thing with the GP games. Haven't been able to keep the liveries fully updated, and that means to be for Moto3, Moto2 and MotoGP. But either way, mark this date in your calendars, 2nd of May, 2024. MotoGP 24 is out. Hopefully we'll get some good upgrades here. Let us know what you think down in the comments. What's your favorite aspect of this game? What do you think about the rider market? Do you have any issues with it? Do you think it's a great addition to the game? What other things do you think should be added to the game? And as always, give us a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't been around the channel before. It's great to see you. Hello if you're new here. And anyone else that's been watching, hello as well. Okay. Have a good one, guys, and we'll see you on the next one. Fingers crossed that this is a really good update to the GP games series. Okay, bye.